everyone, it's me, Dana from Dana's Antiquities. Welcome as you join me in looking at all this neat stuff that I brought home with me. This is an update video from my last video. Come join us with some holiday antiquing, where I took all of you on a fun little journey through, let's see, 2 antique malls, a thrift store, and another antique store. Not a mall, unfortunately. Just a generic run-of-the-mill antique store that's a lot more closer in my area. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but well, this is a majority of the stuff that I brought back with me, other than him and him. He's from online, and he's from another antique store that's also close to me, but I didn't record a video of me walking through there, unlike the other 3 or 4, as you all know. So, but he's included because I have recently got him at one of my local antique stores. And he's from online, and I have some other fun things we're going to be going through from online. Some packages and some boxes that I haven't opened yet. I kind of jumped the gun and opened up this guy, and then I realized, hey, I can open up that. I should have opened up that package off on video. I don't know what I'm saying here. My tongue's all tied. But yeah, let's get started, I guess. So the first antique mall that we've gone through, which was, what was it? Roller Mills, Lewisburg. I only ended up walking out with this. It's a handmade folk art, I guess, two wooden cats and a pumpkin decoration. I like it. It really caught my eye. It's very kind of plain and generic, but I never really seen anything with it, with the 2 kitty cats with these very what's this I don't care look to them. You can see that, and the pumpkin. Here's the back of it. So this was, I believe, to say $16, and I got it for a big whopping $14 because there was a discount. Not much of a discount in my opinion, but hey, I guess I can't cut wood like this. I'm not saying the person that was selling this made it, but whoever did make it, I wish I was as talented as them. But yeah, that's all I got from Roller Mills and Lewisburg, was these 2 wooden black kitties, and this big old pumpkin in between the both of them. And then before we went into the other antique mall, which was, it's literally called the Lewisburg Antique Mall, we went into the Goodwill right next door to them, and I picked up this guy, this teddy bear right here. So he's from 1988, and apparently you could have either gotten him as a bear or they have a dog version. And then the same brand, the people that produce this bear and stuff, also have a white polar bear with a very colorful looking hat and scarf, and I believe it's like green, blue, and red. It's striped. But yeah, he's like in mint condition. I'd say he's probably from a little old lady that unfortunately passed away or something, and they went ahead and cleaned out her house, and all their stuff probably ended up at the Goodwill, like this guy. Or some kid grew up and, because most people with seasonal things, they put them out that month, earlier that month, and then they put them away at the end of the month. So it's only out, once a year, every once a year. So he's in really good shape. He's like new, without the tag, of course. So his bow's supposed to be like this, but I much prefer it to the side. It just I just personally think it looks better. And I decided to call him Rudolph the Red-Nosed Bear because he has a red nose. And usually, the stuffed animals, the older stuffed animals with these flock type noses, usually get all scratched up, or it's all smooth and plasticky. It doesn't have all this on it, but there's not a single scratch or scuff on it, and it's all there. It's nice and fuzzy. So that's a plus. And I only paid $2.99 for him, which wasn't bad at all, because I see him online ranging from anywhere from nowhere to lie. People are crazy. $15, which isn't bad, or $10 to $15 to someone's trying to sell one for $65. They're out of their gosh darn mind. I guess he could be considered rare, but I'm one of the lucky ones that got one in literally brand new condition. It's like new. There's no scratches on his eyes or nothing either. There's a little bit of a factory defect, it looks like, but that's about it. Pretty much brand new. And then right next door, we went to the Lewisburg Antique Mall. I got only, what was it, 3 items? Yeah, I got 3 items. I got this ginormous Christmas stocking. Oh no, frosty fill over. Got this ginormous Christmas stocking, which is literally as long as my leg. Actually, with the white part, it goes up to my waist. So it's pretty tall, I'd say. And it's stuffed with newspaper, which I could take out and put something else in there. Maybe stuffing. But, yeah, it's just a generic run-of-the-mill stocking, but it's jumbo size. And I never seen one jumbo size like that before, so I think that's pretty cool. Oh, and, I think I paid $12 for that, which wasn't bad, I don't think. And then the other 2 items I got were these ceramics here. Now, the one I might have gotten just for resale, because this is considered rare, but the other item I got is for my personal collection. And I believe to say the other item that's in my personal collection, not the one that's for resale, the one that I'm currently unraveling here, I believe to say was there the last time I was there, and at the Lewisburg Antique Mall and the Roland Mills Antique Mall. I believe to say this in particular item was there 3 years ago, so nobody bought it since. I don't know why. So right here we got a vintage, I'd say 1950s, 60s snowman cookie jar. Big black nose and a little black pipe, and he has some very unusual colors for the holidays. He has yellow, red, and green for his scarf. But yeah, it's quite small but cute, and this is what I think I'm going to be putting up for resale. Oh geez. Not that he's not cute, because I don't know if you could tell by now. Is that how you say it? Yeah, if you can't tell by now, I really love snowmen. But much like with my cat collection and all that, just like any snowman, just like any cat. So I figured I'd pick him up because he wasn't all that expensive, and I saw him online. I think I only paid $12 for him too, much like the Christmas stocking. Oh, and by the way, there was no discounts on any of these. I guess because they were already as low as they were. And this guy, surprisingly, was pretty cheap. He was only, I think, $16, $18, which isn't bad at all. I thought he was like an Italian-made cat, but I think he's from some other part of the world. And he's probably from like the 50s or the 60s. We got this guy right here. Just a generic white cat with big green eyes, not blue eyes, but green eyes, and a cute little yellow ribbon bow around his neck. And looks like he has some pink on his toes and some chips, but that comes with his age. I just like the way he's built. I can't really make this out. I mean, when I first see this word, I think of the Philippines. I think it says FPYLAYD 22/L. I don't know. Could you make this out? But he's just a large, semi-heavy porcelain cat, hollow, but he's pretty thick. I just like the way he's built. He's just a good kitty. That's all I got from there. Moving on to what I got at the other antique stores that are near me, like the Plains Antique Store and the what is it? The Lark Mountain Antique Store in Wilkes-Barre. We went there, and then we went for some pizza. And actually no, I'm going to show you this guy first. Not that he's not that special, but so who here with me remembers the magical year of 1999? Well, I sure don't, because I was way too young. Right here, folks, we have a 1999 snowman from JCPenney's. And I can't find him really anywhere online. I found a few other variations, but not him. And I just thought he was so gosh darn cute. And he, much like the bear over here, he's literally like brand new. And he has his butt tag. It says JCPenney's Holiday Collection, Golden Bear Company. And on his scarf here, it says 1999. And he has his hat. I really like him, and he's very soft. He's clean all around. I don't notice any stains, no dirt, well, which would be stains. Nothing out of place. And he also still has his hanging tag from when he was hanging in the store, I would guess. It says, remove before play. You know, it's a choking hazard for kids. You don't have to worry about me. I won't be choking on that piece of plastic. I think I'm mature enough, you know, to have this guy. Yeah, I like his big nose and his happy looking smile. His soulless black eyes. So he's alright. But yeah, why not have a 1999 plush snowman? Why not? You know, just because he's from 1999 doesn't make him no different. What if the numbers weren't on him, but his butt tag said 1999? Well, that's just when he was manufactured. It's like those teddy bears that they sell every year at Walmart with all the different dates on them. You know, it's more of a memory thing. You got it to remember the year, you know. But a lot of times I find those sort of stuffed animals all at the thrift stores like, okay, we got them for this year. Now that's the new year. Let's get rid of it. It's just so sad. It's like it was a memory. You got that because it was a memory of that year. So whoever got this guy obviously didn't want him anymore. That's okay. 1999 is long gone and over with, but I'm here for you. I'm here. So that memory never dies. Because we will make new memories, Mr. Snowman. New memories. We'll go here for now. Oh yeah, and I love his green little mittens. Also very cute. Yeah, because if you see my other video, my holiday video, the older snowmen from like the 50s and the 60s, 70s, all those years, he has red mittens. Well, this guy has blue mittens. And this is also what I got at that antique store. Again, this is the Lark Mountain Antique Store in Wilkes-Barre. I got this guy. So this, folks, is a vintage, I'd say 50s, 60s, very big and tall, rare, Santa Chalkware P Bank. Boy, it's a mouthful. And as you can see, he's pretty much like the stocking. He's very tall. The stocking goes up to my waist here. Yeah, you can see my hand goes up to here. He goes up literally to the top of my leg, or connects to the pelvis. So he's as long as my legs. Tall as my legs, I should say. And he's in very good shape for his age, or whoever had him before me. Yeah, he has the typical, what would it be? Chips of paint and, well, plaster. And he has like a hole somewhere at the bottom here. It's somewhere here, and I'm gonna find it. Where are you? You can't run forever. Ugh. Where'd it go? Am I going crazy? Well, it was here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, if you could see that, there's a hole right there. And that's probably just from, being as old as he is. We all get holes in us sometimes. I don't know how, and I'm not going to ask questions, but we start to deteriorate and fall apart, much like this guy. But it's very surprising that he lasted as long as he did throughout the years. But yeah, what makes him so rare is not just because I can't find him anywhere online. I could find littler Santas that are Chalkware banks and all that, but what makes him unique is I can't find any that are this big or in this same style variation where he's holding this gift here and all that. Also, his bottom half isn't busted out, and yeah, there's a hole. That could have been a factory defect. Like I said, it could just be from his age. Could have got nicked of some sort, and there's now a hole there. I think it was a bubble maybe when they molded him, and now there's just an opening there. But yeah, he's a bank, as the saying goes. Break the bank, because back in the day, with ceramic banks and Chalkware banks, even the plastic banks, like these plastic long-necked pool and kitty cat banks, you would bust it open, cut a hole in the bottom of it or in the side of it, depending on, much like the little snowmen I showed you that were also Chalkware banks from the 30s or 40s. They were not opened, not at all. Yeah, they have their slit for you to insert the coins, but they're not busted open, which makes it very rare, because that means nobody had to open it to get any coins out. So to get one that isn't opened up, it's pretty rare in its own. So if you put any coins in them, you ain't getting them out. My dead body, is anyone busting out this Santa to get their coins out? Guess he's just gonna be rich. Unfortunately, he's not gonna be able to spend any of the money because it's stuck in him. Yeah, I'm not really a Santa person, as I said in my other video, like the snowmen and stuff. It just has to be in particular Santa for to catch my eye. I love the snowmen, the gingerbread men, candy canes, stockings, teddy bears, even Christmas kitties, because I like cats and all. But Santa, not so much. I like the Santa Blomo I got because he has a really creepy face. And I like this guy. It's not really creepy, but it's actually kind of cute. It's almost like his face is swollen. That's not really a highlight, but he does. He has a very swollen face. See? You might not be able to see how I see it, but his face almost seems like jetting out because it's swollen. He had a little bit too much eggnog. Now his face is all swelled up. Maybe he has a peanut allergy with someone putting peanuts in their cookies. And you see he also, which I think is cool, he has a line going down his sides for when they put them together after they did the molding. see if I can do this without giving anyone a aneurysm. See how he has the lines here when they put them together, or well, put the mold together, and you know, he has these lines. That's pretty cool. He's not that heavy, probably because, well, he's hollow. But there's a little bit weight there. So for the plush snowman and him, let's see, would have came to $90, but both sellers were having a sale, or they had their, you know, discounts for their items, and I guess the snowman was 10% off and the Santa was 20% off or something like that. So instead of being 90 something, it came to 70 something, because the Santa alone was $76 and Frosty the Snowman, or just the Snowman, I think was 20. So that's so I saved what, $20? That's not bad. I'm okay with that. And then over here at the Plains Antique Store, which is, that's what it's called, is literally, I think, the Plains Antique Store. I got this guy. He has a bell on him, and he has some stainage, and his butt tag appears to have been cut off, but he's in pretty good shape. I'd say he's from like the 90s, and he has a bit of a little purple pimp hat here, if you could see that. But I thought he was really cute, from his candy cane in his one hand and his big bright and golden bow on the other side of his neck with this big bell. And you got the holly berries here on his hat, his little pimp hat, and his shifty eyes, saying I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. Unfortunately, there was no discounts on him. He was a whopping $17, so it was 16 plus tax. So I found him online actually, and that one has his butt tag. He's from 95, so that's how old this guy is. He's like 27 years old. He's a grown adult. Someone's selling him for, I think, $10. So I paid like $5 more and then some, but that's okay. I like them. As long as you like them, that's all that should matter. And this guy I got online. This is a vintage knockoff Care Bear. Somebody handmade this, I would believe, with one of those sewing pattern kits. I don't know what they're called, templates, sewing templates that you would have bought at, you know, your local Kmart back in the day. So he's probably from the 80s, could even be from the 90s. This is a Wish Bear. And I actually like Wish Bear because of the big shooting star with the little rainbow formation of the orange, yellow, and in between color in the little stars. Whoever put this guy together, or should I say this gal together, because I believe Wish Bear is a girl, did a very good job. I mean, they could have opened a whole store up of these and all the different Care Bears, but I think that would be copyright illegal. They'd have to call it something else other than Care Bears. But it's just a generic, run-of-the-mill, vintage, handmade Care Bear, even with a little heart on its butt. And they did a very good job. And she's very clean. She has a little bit of that old smell to her, but nothing that's gonna knock you over, you know. But yeah, I wish you could see how detailed this is, but did a very good job. It's like sewn together so perfectly. It's not a seam out of place. It's like I said, they could have opened their own little shop and made a bunch of these. You know, all the different Care Bears. I would have bought them all. It's like really nice. It's very clean. Well put together with the little tongue sticking out. So I like her. I like Wish Bear. And now on to the other things, which again were also from online. I don't know what I'm really going to call this video, so let's see here. We have an update on the antique stores of what I got. what I brought back with me. Then some other things. Then this stuff that really isn't holiday themed, like the Care Bear, for instance. Unless it was a, if I had that kind of skill, I'd make all different sorts of Care Bears, Christmas bear, Halloween bear, and even a gosh darn Thanksgiving bear. Gotta go get me some scissors. And my trusty dusty box. Bear with me, people. Sure enough. Tried to shut the light off, and it's playing games with me. Okay. Also, you guys like my sweatshirt? Has a gingerbread man on them. Well, I can't speak. Has gingerbread men all over it. And stars and wreaths with candles and little houses with the snow on the roofs and bows with bells underneath them. And it's like really nice. And again, yes, I bought that offline. That was about, I'd say, a year or two ago. So what should we start out with first? Just this. I guess we'll start out with the packages. We'll go with the littlest one first. We got this guy right here. Maybe I should face this down a little more. Oh geez. Whoops. Here we go. I believe this is a plush, so I want to be careful when opening it because you could cut it. I usually do a little bit of a snip like that. I mean, you guys saw me do this before, but maybe not as quickly. It opened up really good. Okay, ready to see what it is? Well, I'm not really a fan of dolls, especially dolls where they can move their eyes and stuff. But, oh geez, she's drunk. I couldn't resist this one. It's like a snow bunny girl of some sort. She's really cute, really nice. There's no date on her butt tag, but I'd say she's about from the 90s, and she still has her little hangy thing on her. So you could go like this. The person that was selling her said that she looks like the wife from Christmas Vacation, which is it? I think it's Helen. Yeah, Helen. It does, in a little Christmas outfit. They got scarf. Looks like it's supposed to be trees on her scarf. She has this really nice puffy paint pattern all over her sweater here, her jacket. Looks like little flowers, but the petals all look like little hearts, and it's like in gold. Little mittens and her pants, and her little red booties, and a red hat, and her little blonde bangs and blue eyes. Really nice. I actually really like this. This is really cute. She's really cute. So I guess that's what I'm gonna call her, Helen. Helen or Ellen, from Christmas Vacation. That's who that is. Moving on. This isn't a stuffed animal, but I believe this says it's a piece of clothing. Give that a snip, snip. Oh wow. So this is a vintage 80s or 90s, holiday sweatshirt in a size large, which is me, because I'm fun sized. Wow, that's nice. That is really nice. So this is a very sparkly sweatshirt, or sweater. When I'm wearing a sweatshirt, this is a sweater. I don't see any flaws so far. Pills, under the underarms and around the gut. you know, from rubbing against things. Tears or pools or holes of any sort of stainage, and actually smells quite clean. Not washed clean, but stored away clean, like closet clean. I don't know. And we have these little different squares that have little different things in them. So starting at the top with the gold, on the left side we have a heart, the right side snowflake. Then down when pink we have a snowflake on the left, a reindeer and some trees on the right. And in the middle we have blue with I think it's a what's it called? The poinsettia on the left, and another snowflake on the right. And down towards the gut we have purple with a snowflake on the left and a candy cane on the right, and all the way down we have green on the left. We have holly berries or mistletoe, and then on the right again a snowflake. So heart, snowflake, snowflake, reindeer, poinsettia, snowflake, snowflake, candy cane, holly berries or mistletoe, and snowflake. We have gold, pink, blue, purple, and green. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. Oh, this is beautiful. Why can't they make stuff like this anymore? It's just, oh, and it's soft. Oh, it's soft too. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Oh wow, look how magical the inside is. With all the colors. This is a very pastel-y type sweatshirt. Sweater. People always get that mixed up. They'll list something as sweater or sweatshirt, and it's a sweatshirt or a sweater. This is a sweater because it's like knitted and all that. And this, what I'm wearing, is a sweatshirt. See? Sweatshirt. Sweater, sweatshirt. So yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Nice and soft. Well, that's a good purchase. Am I right? Let me fold this now. That is a nice sweater. I like that. I really do. I wonder if I can get back in here. Don't know, but I could try. No, I don't think I can. So I'm just gonna put that over there for now. Okay, off to the next package, which already has a slit in it. That's good, but it looks like the item that's within this bag is already within another bag, like a giant Ziploc baggie of some sort. So that means, since that wasn't penetrated, then that means this. Even if this was penetrated, doesn't mean the actual item was. Ooh. Does that look like another Care Bear? I bet it does. Yeah, this is fine. That bag was slit, but not this bag. And yes, it is a giant baggie. So yes, it's another vintage, handmade, knockoff Care Bear that I just couldn't resist. Now this one is almost like they took the pattern of this one but really made it into their own, if that makes any sense. Like, look how different this one looks compared to that one, the body type. Look at them thighs, you know. Now this is supposed to be Grandma Bear or something like that. You know, the old Care Bear with the two little cubs, Hugs and Tugs, I think. Except instead of her being gray, she's pink. And I really like these big old mitts she has with the thumb and all that. This one hardly has it. But yeah, whoever put this one together also did a very good job. Maybe not as good as that one, but I'd say they did a good job. So this is supposed to be a rose with the petals and a big bow to hold it all together. This has a weird smell. Almost has kind of a chemically smell. But it doesn't smell dirty, much like the other one. has a psycho-looking smile with its tongue sticking out, and these two old little Google eyes that are very yellow, if you could see that. But yeah, don't you think these guys are meant to be? You know, got this nice what is nice minty blue one and this nice bubblegum looking pink one as to why I got them. But it's not just that. I just really like, oh, also, instead of its nose being flat, almost has like this sharp ridge to it. See? Kind of juts out like this, you know. But yeah, I think these go well here. And even the feet are different. Look, these ones are white, and this is white and pink. That's really weird. Pink, white, and pink. And this is blue, white, and that's it. I like it. This is just that kind of stuffed animal that you ended up growing up with. I don't know how else to word it. And again, they're both soft. It's almost like they're the same material. Excuse me. I kind of picture both of these guys probably just chilling out on a little old child-size wooden rocker chair in the corner with a, you know, a handmade quilt of some sort on the back of it. And then these two guys are chilling out on it. So again, since it's a grandma bear, this is a girl bear. That's a girl bear. It's me and the gals all together. But yeah, I really like these guys. Very cute. Very well made. Heck, I even have a bunch of these made and just, you know, all the different Care Bears, and I buy all of them off that person. I love my stuffed animals. Okay, off to the next bag. Could you guess where this is from? If not, there is no helping you. Let's see, where do I want to open it up? I guess I'll open it up here. So in this case, I'm going to cut a little bit of a snub off. Snub. Just cut alongside this line that I see. And start tearing that. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Oh boy. Did I get it out without doing anything else? This outer bag is actually kind of dirty. The top of it, so try not to turn it over. I don't want that on my carpet. So, could I cut this anymore? Tape it inside too somehow. Oh. Get the scissors again. This is a rough one. I wonder why I can't just directly pull it out. Because it's taped down. Gosh darn it, let's go. Well, if you could guess where this is from and guess what I'm taking out, then 2 points for Gryffindor. Jeez, this doesn't want to come out. Jeez. That was a bit of a catastrophe. Again, with the two giant Ziploc baggies, of course. Since they're already torn from the tape, I'm just gonna do that. Boy, what a mess. Cut that off. Be very careful when cutting right next to the stuffed animal. You might not realize at first, but you might end up cutting into the animal itself. And nobody wants to do that. Alright. Okay. I'm going to actually start facing this up a little bit. Ugh. Ugh. Who's that? Oh, just me. Never mind. Let's see. Down a little more. Oh no, I'm covering the lens. Sorry. And a little up. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the best I can do. This is by Paris Creations, and that means it's probably from the 50s, 60s, Brooklyn, New York. And this is a very soft, plush, purple and white Easter bunny with big plastic pink eyes. See? Look at those eyes. And this poor bunny, poor bunny, had its whiskers yanked out, which is supposed to go out on the other side, but someone decided to pull them out, and I gave a little tug to verify that, and if I pulled it, the rest, if I gave it one good tug, it would just pull all the way out, so they would need to be sewn right back through the back of its nose. It has 3 whiskers, a little flappy tongue, and a big pink bow, or well, ribbon. And this is its ears. Kind of looks like a rip-off of Bugs Bunny, but in purple. And here's his bottom, its little tail. It's very square. It's funny. Yeah, and this guy, he could stand up all by itself. Yep. Oh, until you do that. But he could pretty much just stand up by itself. He has these very foxy-looking hands. Some sort of demented looking bunny. This is the back one. So this is a very purple bunny. I like that. I like that on a bunny. Purple. I'm just making a stuffed animal mountain over here. Okay, next is boxes. Boxes. Everybody loves the boxes. Okay. Let's cut this bad boy open. Oh wow. I didn't even put anything there, so I went cut into it accidentally. So you always gotta be careful. So this is a cool one. This is a carnival plush lion from the 50s, 60s, maybe even the 70s. I'm just putting all those dates out there because I know there's some really over-the-top people who say, no, that's from so-and-so. And it's like, well, geez, how am I supposed to know? That's why I'm putting all those dates out there, 50s, 60s, 70s. But I wouldn't say 80s. This is a plush lion. And yes, he does have a very spooky face. That's to why I purchased it. I love its very sleepy, seductive looking eyes that almost look like toenails when they're about to fall off. Like I could just go back here and go, because I could see where it's separating from the old glue on the fabric there. Its eyes are right here. Almost looks like it's dead, like, and there appears to only be 2 whiskers over here and a bunch of whiskers over here. What the heck happened? And it has a little flappy tongue and a mouth and a very neon-y green and yellow mane and hairdo. And this is like a, not even a burgundy, but it's like a deep pink. It's not a hot pink, but it's a deep pink. And a very yellow ribbon. Here's his bottom. Why do I keep going over there? Gosh darn it. His tail. But yeah, that's this guy. I like him. And yeah, it might have big eyelashes, but that doesn't mean it has to be a girl. I'd say it's a boy lion. And last but not least, thankfully, because my camera is about to die, let's get this done and over with. This is the most specialist one of them all. You'll see why in a second. For years I've been wanting to acquire this stuffed animal, but I could never find another one after the first one that I did want. I just never went ahead and purchased it. So back in 2016 on Etsy, there was this same stuffed animal who was like in mint condition, reasonably priced for the time, and it was blue and white with a red collar. So by now you probably know it's an animal. But what kind of animal? We'll just see. Ooh, they packed this really nice. Yeah, they took their good old time with this one, I'm sure of it. I got me some free bubble wrap. That's what's important. Okay. So, what kind of animal is this that you really can't see because of how the camera's angled? Is it a cat? Is it a dog? Is it a wolf? Is it? Or is it just a fox? Yes, it's a fox. So remember the Boo Boo Kitties? Well, around the time the Boo Boo Kitties were made, this guy was also made. Or should I say gal? What? Oh. So, yes, this is a fox by Dollcraft from around the 60s. Around the same time and by the same manufacturer as the Boo Boo Kitties. If you couldn't tell with this rhinestone looking ribbon, here's the back of it. So this is purple, and this fox is black and pink with a very weird looking smile and some very sparkly eyes. So instead of having rhinestones like the cat's, it actually has glitter for its eyes. I'd say it's like a Barbie fox, Barbie themed fox, because it's black, pink, and you have the purple ribbon with the rhinestones, and a big, old-fashioned feather duster looking tail, which probably has years of yuck in it, but that's okay. Almost looks cotton candy. But yeah, that's my fox. So not only do I have 3 Boo Boo Kitties, but now I also have a fox to add to the collection with them. Might not be a cat, but it still should be accepted into the family of Boo Boo Kitties. So I shall call you my Boo Boo Fox. Kind of sounds weird. Use its bottom and stuff too. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more in the future. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye.